Okay, so let's talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What more can I say? But more or less, this gives us a little. This episode gives us a little more of what's been going on and who this who Lash is. More or less, we get to learn more about Lash, and we also get a character of Alicia, who I completely forgot about. I'm sorry. I had to physically remind myself. Oh yeah, she's a character in this show. But yeah. So we find out that Lash is he's kind of actually reminiscent of Alexander Anderson from Hellsing. He's kind of just going out killing people because he believes that these gifts are evil. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not Alexander Anderson, it's more like Samuel L. Jackson's character in Jumper. Except with powers. It is exactly what it is. Yeah. But yeah, Lash is going out hunting and killing more Inhumans, even though he's an Inhuman himself. So we also have more between S.H.I.E.L.D. and I'm just going to call them the anti-Inhuman. I'm just going to call them Inhuman Hunters or something, because I just cannot remember what they're called. But yeah, the character of Rosalind and Coulson, they're working together even though they don't like each other. And yeah, I'm also getting real tired of this because we've been going on for 2 seasons now. I am getting real sick of the whole... Because it's been going on for 2 seasons. Every time it's a story arc. The whole Coulson and Daisy... Well, yeah, back when she was Skye. But yeah, Coulson and Daisy's rivalry. More like, they get mad at each other for little reasons. And I can understand why, this time around at least, why she's angry with Coulson, because, yeah, she's working with people who are hunting, people like her down. So this time around I can understand it, unlike the other few times where I was like, why are you mad at her again? I don't know, I'm just kind of getting real tired of... Because it's been done twice already, so stop making it a focal point. Anyway... We also have the story arc with Hunter, basically hunting down Ward, and yeah, let's talk about that real quick. The thing with Hunter, that story arc's been wrapped up real quick, and it didn't end well. Although he did get a pretty good shot on Ward, that where he got shot, right in the shoulder blade, and if it passed out, trust me, you do not want to get hit there. That is a painful place to get hit. Especially if the bullet passed through and it went right through... Because where he hit in the shoulder, I'm pretty sure that's where I'm pretty sure that's close to your heart, more or less, and as well as a few other vital organs here and there, depending on if the bullet is still in there or not. But yeah, Ward's now wounded for a short time being. We also have the death of Andrew, May's ex-husband, who, by the way, I just do not care about, because here's the thing: for the past 2 episodes, he's just been kind of like, I don't know if you're ready for duty or not. I've been holding down this Secret Warriors story arc for 2 episodes now. It's time I died. I have to go now. My planet needs me. Shablagoo! Sorry. I'm sorry. Because that's the thing, he was an interesting character he had some good moments in Season 2, but for the past 3 episodes... when he showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he's just been like, now Coulson, we can't have Secret Warriors because they're, a cool thing, and we can't do cool things in this show until, until the winter break. I'm sorry, he just came off like a boring character because he kept kind of running the same circles over and over again. And even the moment that really capitalized on, wow, I do not care about this character anymore, was when Coulson was talking to Andrew and basically giving up a lot of information to the character of Alicia, who, offered to save her friends, despite, the injuries she may sustain herself. Coulson even said, look, she knew the risk going in there, but she wanted to save her friends and get them to safety. The thing with Lash was not, we didn't plan for that. We didn't plan for this, this Lash guy coming in and killing, a version of her and the other 2 people. But he's like, nope, that's the problem, you didn't, you... you just want this team going. And I'm like, yes, so do the rest of us. So I do feel bad on the other hand. I do feel bad that, May's big love interest was gone, and they did, and I will admit that, they kind of left on a sour note. That's the worst part, is that she and Andrew May and Andrew left off on a very, very sour note, and I was like, wow, this is May's going to go back to being angsty, isn't she? And for a good reason too, because wow, yeah, I thought they were going to rescue him, but nope, they killed him. And I was like, oh, poor May. But then again, you guys officially broke up, so I mean, yeah, it sucks, but on the other hand, faster chance to get Secret Warriors. Look, like I said, I don't hate the character of Andrew. I just got real tired of him in this season because I feel like the writers, honest to God, did not know what to do with him anymore. And again, I feel it's not that I hated him. There were some good moments when he was brought in season 2 where he really knew how to stay Coulson and May and even Sky's hand, several times over. This time around, it's just been like he's been kind of running. They didn't know what to do with it. It was like, well, shit, we kind of run out of options. Let's kill him. Because I feel like, again, they were just running around in circles with him for the past 3 episodes, so yeah, I feel like they just didn't know what to do with him anymore. But yeah. Personally, I still say that why couldn't we have gotten Doc Samson? We could have gotten... Maybe we could get, Leonard Samson now. The guy playing him is on Modern Family. Yeah, he's on Modern Family, and that's an ABC show, so... Yeah, he doesn't do anything big, so yeah, let's get Leonard Samson to be the new psychiatrist for the Inhumans. That could work. I don't know. Again, I didn't hate Andrew because he had some great moments in Season 2. He had some really cool moments in Season 2. But again, I just feel like the writers just did not know what to do with him and just kind of made him boring really quick. But that's just me. If you liked what they were doing with him in this season, it's totally fine. No ill will against you. So let's get on with Lash and the whole revelation that he can shapeshift into human form. Let me just say that I think I already know who it is. It's that weird guy with the raspy voice who's working for Rosalind in her strike team. That's who I think it is. Because there's a moment where Rosalind's whispering to him, and then, whoop, out of nowhere, he knows exactly where they are. Also feels like she's tap dancing around the whole thing. So my guess is that she's using Lash to hunt down these Inhumans and kill them, because like I said, I'm comparing her to William Stryker, that, all these creatures need to be destroyed for the good of the American people and God and whatnot. Again, that's what she pretty much is at this point. She's a female version of William Stryker from the X-Men. But yeah, I didn't hate this episode. I know I'm ranting and raving about this episode, but yeah, it just, like, there were some problems in here, because I feel like in this season, they're just kind of running around in circles for the past 4 episodes. It's kind of like they're doing the same thing over again. The stuff with Ward was pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, the stuff with Ward I haven't talked about it as much, but yeah, I kind of like what they're doing with Ward a lot. I really do like what they're doing with Ward, especially in here where he's like, yeah, you can leave right now, you can choose the Paragon choice and leave, or you can go Renegade. Hunter chose Renegade. And it cost May. But yeah, what else did I want to say about that? I've been liking how he's been building up and making, Hydra more like the anti-Shield than it was before. Like, yeah, he's weeding out the weak, he's becoming, he calls himself Director Ward. He is a very messed up person. The more you look at him, it's like, are you sure you're original character and not Cletus Cassidy? I know he's an original character, but sometimes he's just so psychotic and so just out there, it's just, you can't help but think, man, this actor would be so good as Cletus Cassidy. Anyway. But yeah, not a bad episode. I did not expect, I will say this, I did not expect, Andrew's death in this episode. If anything, I was kind of thinking Ward was gonna bite it. No, not Ward, I mean Hunter was gonna bite it. But no, it looks like Hunter is going to be in a world of shit when May, because May is clearly not happy with his choice. Should have chosen Paragon right there. Hunter, you should have went Paragon. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Guys like it? Guys hate it? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.